Hey, everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge podcast, episode number 197. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And without further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 197. Start sports soon, please. Eventual comebacks and identity conundrum. So, I'm actually recording this very fucking late, boys and girls. It's about 9:45 in the evening right now here in Las Vegas on July 3rd. A Friday for you good folks out there. Normies if you want to put yourself in that category. But here's the thing, guys. People are shooting fucking fireworks before it's July 4th. Now, I don't want to be a fucking buzzkill and say, oh, you shouldn't put off fucking fireworks. But listen, man. There are a lot of dogs around that get anxiety from that shit. Can you like chill it out for a bit? Not even July 4th yet, guys. It's like July 3rd. Like 10 p.m. in the evening. So chill out with that shit, right? And is that the reason why I'm so late in the recording? No. Your boy took a fat nap. You know what a fucking fat nap is? You just eat a shit ton of food and you fucking nap and then instantly regret everything about your life when you wake up. Like that fucking horrible sensation of like fucking food down your fucking stomach. You have a weird time fucking breathing. Maybe that's just me. Holy shit. Are you describing a fucking conditions of a dying person? I have no idea. No, just a bit of heartburn. Yeah, just a bit of heartburn. And thank goodness for Tums, man. Tums! I should probably be sponsored by them. For speaking so highly of this shit. No. Everyone does. It's a goddamn miracle chalk. It's wonderful, right? It's also wonderful. It's this bit of greenery that we're going to smoke here today, kids. Good old cigar style. And here's the thing, too, man. Another fine aspect of life that I truly do enjoy is anime. Now, I know what you quote unquote grown people are going to say. Oh, anime's for kids. Really? Really? Have you seen the reality TV shows that you fuckers watch? Yeah. Take a series like, I don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That shit in tone, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, completely more mature and more philosophical and more filling than the garbage reality TV that you normies so fucking love. Why do you say normies like you're not normal? I'm not saying I'm not normal. But I just can't stand the normal fucking garbage that you people just fucking shove down your throat. Like those fat cunts in the Kardashians. And you think I'm gonna actively cheer for you guys doing stupid shit? No, I'm not. I'm gonna fucking rally against that a little bit. Is that why you're wearing the manga hat? That's just fucking me and all the reasons I explained fucking weeks before this. And if you want to listen to another explanation, trust me, you're going to have that fully coming on July 4th and possibly July 5th. So that's another fucking preview for you guys. Very early in the episode, kids. You know why I'm doing this? Because I don't want to fucking mix the goddamn politics with the sports today. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking do that because that's a whole goddamn identity issue that sports has right now. And that's something that's just poisonous to viewership ratings and revenue. So, yeah. I know better than to be the dipshit today, especially a day like today where we're trying to rush this goddamn thing because we have no time management on the day when we fat eat. But again, we do enjoy our time in those downtimes with, some good old anime. Right? All you fucking idiots telling me, oh, it's just for kids now. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. I'm enjoying my anime right now. I'm enjoying JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've become that guy that uses JoJo GIFs, memes, video clips nonstop, and it's probably annoying as shit to most people. But here's what I say: fuck you. Here's what I say: just fuck you. Whop whop. That's generally my attitude with a lot of shit now. Listen, if you don't like it, you don't have to fucking follow. You don't have to fucking listen. You have to see this shit. Just ignore it. That's the great part about free will and choice. You can ignore shit. You could choose to ignore shit. Now, you could look at me and say, oh, well, why don't you do the same fucking thing? Why don't you take your own fucking advice? Because when I see stupid people saying stupid shit, I want to call them out. I do. Like people who fucking shit on anime for no reason. It's like, yo, dude, you don't fucking know. You never tried that shit out. Then why do you shit on this reality TV show? Because reality TV shows are all the fucking same. They're all scripted garbage, making money off of minimum fucking work. And they got you suckers reeled in because you're all idiots. Congratulations, world. You played yourself. You fucking played yourself. And because when I talk about playing yourself, and not in a very sexual way, possibly a sexual way, is the one team that, they grind my balls through a fucking shredder and expect me to be happy about it is Arsenal Football Club. But this time around, kids, something miraculous happened. Something weird happened. They gave this dangerous thing called hope. And I don't like it when Arsenal does that. And yeah, I'm a bit of a fucking pessimist in the Arsenal circle. I can admit to that. But it's because I see the patterns all the fucking time. But this is a beautiful thing that happened over the weekend. Or over the week, really. It's about to be the weekend. I'm already geared into weekend thought. But throughout the course of the week, Arsenal signed some long-term contracts for two young guys who have been instrumental in their personal development and possibly the development of our future squad. In Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. My God, getting this signing done is a big deal. I think for a lot of reasons, this is a big deal. One, we have no guaranteed European competition spot next season. We don't. That's just straight up. We don't. Don't get arrogant with me, Arsenal fans. Like I know this squad as much as you do. All right, I see the squad week in, week out. Nowadays, like every 3 fucking days, you have to see this goddamn team. I know what they are and what they aren't. They are not decent enough for Europe right now. They got their asses kicked all over the fucking playing ground. Okay, that's one. And two, when you have a season that was under hiatus for about 2 to 3 good months, and you have these young guys who, well, with Martinelli, he's out, but I mean, at least you have some inkling of, these kids, still being part of this future. I mean, that's great. I mean, you have that literally on ink now. So that's future assurance, man. And really, I think the final thing is, it's always like a good insurance just because stars right now, they could potentially leave. I mean, you're looking at a guy like, Mesut Ozil, who's had really a very icy relationship with the club through not entirely his own fault, but there are certain aspects of this whole situation. Look at Mesut Ozil and think, dude, come on, like you're a great player. If you just gave a shit 100% of the time, that'd be great. But I know that's not you. That's not entirely you. I get that, but like to have you to cater to your every fucking will and need, it's ridiculous now. We understand you're the highest paid player, but oh my God, at this point, as much as I love Mesut Ozil, if it means we can sign a Aubameyang for a price of sacrificing Ozil, I'll do that. I'll do that. I mean, I'm at this point where, as much as I love Mesut Ozil, I have 3 of his fucking jerseys. Okay, that's how much I love Mesut Ozil. I love this guy. This guy is a fantastic football player. His skills, his awareness, his passing abilities. I mean, his just all-around sense of football is beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking thing to watch. But, results speak for themselves in sports. And right now, with the money you're getting paid from the club, I feel like Ozil isn't doing an adequate job. And, the attitude certainly doesn't help. And again, despite how much I love this cat, if it means we could keep Aubameyang, I mean, I would let this guy go. Because Aubameyang wants a high figure. I mean, we all know this. I mean, he wants what, like 3 years, 250,000 K per week. Is that right? For the new reports. So if you can somehow figure out a way to finesse the books so that you can get rid of that Ozil contract, which is what equated to be around £300,000 a week, some crazy ass figure like that, and go ahead and sell off a player or two to make that leeway. Make it happen. Do something. Figure it out, man. My God, Aubameyang is right now, slated to be a top fucking goal scorer at the end of the season. I mean, him, Vardy, very close race right now, man. So you got to do all you can to sign this guy up. This guy might be the fucking top goal scorer in the league second year in a row. Second year in a row. Really think about that, Arsenal fans. Really think about the Arsenal Football Club. Do you understand how fucking valuable of a commodity goal scoring is and has been for Arsenal Football Club, especially how rare it's been for Arsenal Football Club over the last decade? Dude, Aubameyang has been the fucking answer to our problems, but the problem is we're creating more problems than we need to. But signing these young guys in Saka and Martinelli, I think they're a great idea. I think that's a good thing to do. But now it's time to get Aubameyang done. It's time to get his shit done. And once we get that done, we can get rolling. We can get moving, right? So come on, you Gunners. And Premier League action is rolling. It's rolling. Liverpool got rolled over by City 4-0, but that's not really news. I mean, they're probably drunk as shit. Who gives a fuck about the goddamn Premier League at this point, except ego and flexing and all this goddamn bullshit and everything to make Manchester United not feel so fucking sorry for themselves. But I digress, kids. I digress. Everything does keep on rolling. Yes, it does. Decisions get made, and you got to just go along with it, right? Premier League or whatever have you. And we can also talk about the NHL, how they're rolling and making decisions and going about things. And here's the thing. I talked about how it would be great if the city of Las Vegas became a hub city for the NHL restart. Unfortunately, because of the recent COVID spike numbers and I would say, in my opinion, very overinflated figures and analysis to quell more fear, or not really quell, but perpetuate more fear into the masses. I think that played a huge role in the NHL's weird arbitrary way to not pick Vegas. Now, I'm not saying, woe is Vegas, this is a bias. I'm just saying there's a bit of an inconsistency in the process of all this between the, Nevada government, the city of Las Vegas and the NHL. But the NHL is just a paramount of inconsistency and ridiculousness, despite having a great fucking sport, just like the MLB. But we'll get to those motherfuckers in a second, okay? But let's talk about the NHL real quick. So the NHL finally decided on the hub cities for the play-in and playoff restart. Ladies and gentlemen, Canada wins in something at least. That's right. Toronto and Edmonton will be the two hub cities for the NHL restart and for the play-in and playoffs. And here's the beauty of all this. They actually have a set city for the conference finals and the Stanley Cup final, which is going to be in Edmonton. That's very crazy. I thought that's just a curious thing where, the fucking conspiracy cats for the NHL are going to think, oh my God, this is a way for Edmonton to fucking get in the goddamn Stanley Cup, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, yeah, man, whatever, man. This is fair grounds for almost every fucking team in the league. And it's just going to be whoever fucking toughs it out for a fucking month and a half, 2 months, whatever the goddamn day or, stretch of time that is, and can grind out the win. That's really it. That's the Stanley Cup fucking playoffs, man. That's what you fucking play for. And yeah, I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan. We don't have a Stanley Cup yet. But man, I've been on that journey with the Vegas Golden Knights that first year. Of course, magical stuff. The second year, heartbreak. You get fucking reverse swept. Not reverse swept, but like reverse, 3-1 fucking deficit shit. It gets annoying. But you lose to your fucking rivals, and then now with the fucking pandemic and the potential restart being a little bit late, you just hope that the Vegas Golden Knights can do something despite you not being there, even though you're a season ticket member, which is a whole nother fucking thing that, doesn't really need to be discussed, right? It's just a whole thing that I say from time to time. A sense of entitlement, kids. Yeah. I'm a bit arrogant, I can admit that. But the thing is, I try not to be arrogant about my teams. I really try not to be anymore because I'll tell you the one story that really changed my perspective on this, and it's the Europa League final last year. Well, I believe it was last year, where Arsenal faced Chelsea in the Europa League final, and oh my God, Chelsea destroyed Arsenal. They absolutely clobbered them in that second half. And I remember with one of my brothers, I was getting really upset for no fucking reason. And then by halftime, by the end of the second half, I realized like, why the fuck am I getting mad at this shit? It's just a sport. As much as I love sports, it's like, well, it's just a sport. There's more to life than sports, right? But when sports gets intertwined with life, in terms of economic boosting, all that shit, it does tweak your shit a little bit. So that's why, sometimes I mention the season ticket thing. Sometimes that's why I mention, Las Vegas commerce and all that shit. But I overthink. I overanalyze. Sometimes that's my whole shit. That's my whole shtick. And you know what? I'd rather be overthinking and overanalytical than be the fucking duller to run the goddamn Major League Baseball shit infrastructure, institution, whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. I mean, I call it a circus show. It's a professional fucking circus show. Led by the ringleader in Rob Manfred, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, another bit of reminder, Rob Manfred is still a commissioner of a professional sports league in the United States of America. Good fucking grief. Well, you know what? Despite dickhead Manfred still existing, Major League Baseball is rolling. It's turning. Even though, you still got the fuckheads and idiots trying to sprinkle the politics on. We're just hoping that MLB gets rolling and gets started and keeps on fucking rolling with the goddamn dates. Trade deadline has been set for August 31st for Major League Baseball, and summer camp is now opened. Hooray! Are you ready for the summer? Yes, I am. A summer of baseball, but with no All-Star game. Womp womp. It happens, kids. I mean, what were you expecting? Did you really think the city of Los Angeles was really going to host the fucking All-Star game? Was it Los Angeles this year or was it last year? I forget, but it is what it is. All-Star games are just a luxury that you don't really need at this point. With a shortened season of 60 fucking games. 60 fucking games. Rob Manfred with his hand tied behind his back. Oh no, we couldn't do more than that. My hands were tied. What is it with the MLB that every fucking commissioner is an asshat? How is that possible? How is it so consistently possible that you got asshats every fucking time? My God, Rob Manfred. Every fucking time I gotta mention you or talk about you, I just get a fucking headache. You know why? Because it's talking about the same goddamn stupidity, insanity, and hoping for change. It's just never gonna happen. It's just never gonna fucking happen. Unless somebody finally decides, hey, we don't need this asshole to run the league. All right, well, let's get rid of it. But until then, it's just not gonna happen. Oh my God. Rob Manfred, again, ladies and gentlemen, is still a commissioner of a professional sports league in the United States of America. That is some truly depressing shit. What's also depressing are the cover arts for the 2K21 athletes. Now, okay, let me get this out of the way. Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player of all time, okay? But this is where I'm going to start talking about 2K21 as a franchise, as whatever you want to fucking put it. Again, this is just my opinion. So, 2K21 goes ahead and announces, of course, that Kobe Bryant is going to be the cover athlete for the Mamba Forever edition, which is probably slated to be the highest, most expensive tier version of 2K21 with all the perks, all the crap. And you're probably going to get the physical edition for like 129 plus on any, next gen console right now, or current gen console at the PS4 and the Xbox One. So yeah, that's a whole thing that people are going to get suckered into, because it's called guilt buying. It's called emotional manipulation for the benefit of commerce, which a lot of you motherfuckers probably pre-ordered at this point on GameStop. And so for me, it's very simple. As much as I love Kobe Bryant, I'm not going to fucking fork over a goddamn, truckload of fucking money for a goddamn game that I know is going to be irrelevant in 6 to 10 months. And I could just buy the game, every 2-3 years and still be okay. Although, to be fair, I did actually purchase 2K20 for $20, despite the fact that now it is a PSN free game, which, yeah, that one kind of hurts. But still, no regrets. You buy it, kind of learn, be patient next time. That's really it. But patience has literally nothing to do with Zion Williamson. This dude gets bolstered into the fucking limelight, no fucking problem, by the media, by the NBA. And you begin to think, like, is there a bias here? Like, are we not seeing what Luka Doncic is doing at such a young age? Like, how is this not processing in anyone's fucking heads? Or even a guy like John Morant, who, like, by the way, I don't really agree with what he's saying about fucking police. Like, fuck 12. Like, okay, idiot, say what you want. But what a great fucking ball player, a young kid. But again, getting overshadowed by Zion Williamson, who had, a handful of games, decent enough, but still questionable in the future ahead. I don't know. To have him as a second tier base for that fucking 2K21 game seems a little bit odd, and it just seems to show that insane bias towards Zion Williamson. But maybe that's just me. Right? But the third tier, the basic 2K21 cover, will be Damian Lillard. Now, okay, this is where I actually have a problem. And I'm going to be a real dick. Like I'm already fucking not. But Damian Lillard is a sweepie. This dude gets swept literally every fucking playoffs, and nobody bats a goddamn eye. It's always the 50-point guy. Oh my God, look at him score. Oh, buzzer beater. Okay, so what does that fucking equate to? Like, what does that actually equate to when it matters? Oh shit, you're in the fucking conference finals for the first time in franchise history in like over a decade plus. And you can't edge out the Warriors, who are dead at their fucking door. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You get swept again? Oh my God, man. So Damian Lillard, who is the ringleader of the sweepy act in Portland, crazy old Portland, Pacific Northwest craziness Portland. You're telling me this guy is worthy of being the cover athlete? Again, I ask because Luka Doncic has been doing phenomenally in his second fucking year. Is it second or first year? Dude, I don't even fucking know. It might just be a second year. Luka's amazing. Yet, someone like Zion Williamson, Damian Lillard, in my eyes, unworthy of the cover athlete for 2K, gets their fair share. Money, agency probably has a lot to do with that shit, but in my eyes, Luka Doncic, kids. Luka Doncic. Look out for him in Orlando. Just saying. Just saying right now, man. But of course, it's always going to be those, 2K nerds. Always going off of stats. Never watching actual games. Telling you, blah, 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 blah. Agility. All right, dude, watch the fucking games. Then come back to me with the arguments, with the rebuttals, right? But sure. Zion Williamson and Damian Lillard. Congratulations, everybody. You played yourself. How does it feel? How does it feel to fuck your own ass? Not great, I imagine. Not great. But I feel like the NBA does that consistently, right? They fuck themselves in the ass and they feel real good about it. They just, oh no, ooh, Kind of feels nice. Because they are the wokest fucking league in America. And honestly, every time they do some cringy social justice warrior shit, I always look at them and think, really? That this is the route you're about to take? You're gonna obviously allow players to wear social justice causes behind their shirt to further create division and unnecessary, stupidity and emotional tension in America. Good fucking job. Good fucking job. And you know what? The NFL is following suit. The NFL is also becoming a woke league. Roger Goodell, kneeling to the fucking mob. And we all knew he was a fucking idiot, but my God, I mean, now he's a pussy and he's showing it. You got this whole fucking situation in the NFL with the Washington Redskins and all this other garbage, and you just got to think, sports leagues, they're turning weak. They're turning really weak. They're turning soft, yellow-bellied. And I don't like it one bit. And really, beyond sports, kids, beyond sports, I hate the fact that this country is so soft. So fucking soft. Every time you just lay out some fucking opinion that may cause schism, may cause some friction, it becomes a point of contention to call somebody a racist, a sexist, or a homophobe, ageist, against sect, religion, whatever fucking crap you want to fucking put on there. It's always those stupid ass labels. You gotta think, like, really? This is the route you're gonna take? This is the fucking hill you're gonna die on? My God. What a shitty hill to die on. That hill's got fungus. It smells like ass. It's cobwebs all over the fucking area, and you're just gonna stand there and be the woke idiot. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I gotta wake you motherfuckers up from the stupidity that you have been just following for the next day or two. Because kids, I'm here to just slap the shit out of your minds. I am. I always tell you, creep up, grab a seat, be mortified. Because I will say shit that probably, makes your stomach churn, possibly. But I do that to teach you that there's more to life than your little fucking bullshitting ego. There's more out there. Just go look. Go look. It's not that hard, right? And in sports, I mean, you don't really have to look at much. I'm just telling you, just enjoy it. Oh God, I need sports back so fucking bad, man. Like my shit's not making my shit's not making any goddamn sense nowadays, dude. It's been a few days of this. Because ultimately, I need my American sports back. Otherwise, I'm just a jackass screaming into the wind about why sports hasn't returned. Isn't that fun? It is. But what's going to be fun is going to be the next episode of the Sky Lounge. Fuck left-wing politics. Fuck the Marxist assholes. Fuck the Bolshevik LARPers. We're going to go on these assholes tomorrow. Possibly leak that into, Sunday too. But it is July 4th tomorrow, boys and girls, Independence Day, in the vicinity of the fact that we're, of the day, we're approaching July 4th. Gotta tell you, I mean, this being part of the greatest country in the world is absolutely amazing. And, being able to say my shit is awesome. So kids, just understand that you do have those freedoms. Those freedoms can be taken away from you if you're being a fucking idiot, right? Like rioting, breaking into shit, burning shit down. Yeah, that's how you lose that freedom. Yeah. If you can just wrap that around your head, we're all gonna have a great time tomorrow. Even though I'm just gonna, shit on the fucking left for, my enjoyment. If you can just accept and relinquish your ego for a bit, we can have a good time. So, all right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music, and also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, fuck off. Stay safe. No rape, no murder, no crime. don't be an idiot. And seriously, stay safe out there, kids. Independence Day.